Oh, I know why they're whistling. I don't feel like there is a limit on how often we can talk about burgers on this show. So we want to start the show with a burger, but an amazing burger. It's a Claire Tansey burger. Please welcome Claire Tansey from Cheddar magazine, because obviously you wouldn't just come with any old burger.
Well, I love burgers.
So do I.
Straight up, I think that a burger is one of the best meals in the world.
Me too. I love a burger.
And so when we decided to make a burger that was really special for Canada Day, we thought, how can we amp it up just that little bit?
Okay, so you did something special to it.
Have you ever heard
What
of
did you do to the burger?
Didn't do a thing.
Okay.
But have you ever heard of something called a Juicy Lucy?
No.
And this is a Juicy Lucy. It's an inside-out burger. There's cheese in the middle of it.
Oh my goodness. So instead of putting that layer of cheese on top that would melt all ooey gooey, that's going to happen inside the meat.
Oh, yes.
That's a very smart idea.
Yes, it is. And it's very easy to make. Now, this is just straight up meat. You don't have to put anything in the meat. I always say this about burgers. They don't need anything.
So like what would people put in there? Like breadcrumbs? You don't need it.
Onion soup mix, eggs, salsa. No, not a problem. But good meat just tastes good with salt and pepper.
Right. Do you do the lean, or is the lean not going to be as good?
Well, now, you know that I am not always the biggest fan of lean because it doesn't have any fat in it, and so it doesn't have a lot of flavor.
I know.
And often a lean burger ends up just being really chewy.
Right.
And almost like bouncy, rubbery.
Yeah.
That's not my idea of a burger.
No.
So for me, I always say put a little less meat in there, buy medium ground.
Right.
It's got a little bit of fat in it. It's going to have a ton more flavor. You're going to feel a lot more satisfied.
Yeah.
And you're
so you're not going to need 5.
And you're not going to have to put on 3 pieces of cheese.
Just have one burger.
And mayo and fried onions.
Right.
Have a nice burger and a salad.
There you go.
That's actually a good weeknight meal. Okay, so to do this, you make, this is enough to make quite a few.
Yes.
Because we want this to be for a big party. We're going to have 8 people over.
Yeah.
So you make 2 really thin patties like this.
Yeah.
And then you balance them on your hands
and are
like
you going
this.
to put this big block of cheese in there?
You're going to do it. There you go.
That?
Just like that.
We don't want to cut that in half or anything.
I don't know. I feel like I want a really big piece of cheese in there.
Okay, fine. Just leave it.
And
put
then,
it like that.
okay, so now we're hiding. This is like playing peekaboo.
It's like a cheese sandwich, but the bread is meat.
Exactly. And then you just kind of peekaboo, peekaboo. It's gone.
Gone.
Then we've got our grill. I'm going to do it in the grill pan. But of course, you can always do this on the barbecue.
Yes.
And this is a key thing when you're barbecuing. You don't want to cook it over high heat.
No.
The only thing you want to cook over high heat is steak.
Okay.
If you want it rare, medium rare.
Right.
Burger, you want medium, because you want it to cook through, but you don't want it to burn on the outside.
Right.
So I always think, you know, we send our men out to turn on the barbecue. They've got it cranked up. There's fire everywhere. The Led Zeppelin's playing. It's like a Def Leppard concert. Everything comes out burnt and raw in the middle. You know, it doesn't sound as sexy, but slow and low is better than hot and fast.
It really is, and that's why I'm always a little bit wary of the barbecue. There are some people that will actually pan fry and then barbecue.
I know they will.
I mean, that sounds like a lot of time and energy to me, so I think it just works to go on a lower heat.
Slow and low.
And then you know it's cooked all the way through.
Exactly. So that is going to cook on medium for about 4 to 6 minutes aside.
Okay.
And so because I didn't want to wait, I'm an impatient person, as you know. This is how it ends up looking. So you put it on your bun with your pickles and your whatever.
So you just see a little bit of the cheese dribbling out the side, which is awesome.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
There you are. Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Cheese.
I know. Wouldn't that be a fun game?
Awesome.
Peekaboo cheese. Now, the whole concept around this barbecue is that we wanted to make it kind of multicultural, because we're going to celebrate Canada Day.
Okay.
And we've got so many great flavors in Canada. So we have our Juicy Lucy Inside-Out Burger, which is kind of a hello to our American neighbors.
I like that you call it a Juicy Lucy. Did you make that up, or does that exist?
No, I think that exists.
Oh, does it?
If you Googled it, I'm sure.
Juicy Lucy.
You know,
That'll make my
don't do it
kids
at
eat
work because it might not be appropriate for work what comes up, but I'm sure
Don't
it's a burger.
Google that.
I promise.
Okay.
So we wanted to have coleslaw, but instead of just straight old-fashioned coleslaw, we thought, let's take a hint from some of the great cultures in Canada. We're going to do it kimchi style. So kimchi is a Korean pickled, getting towards fermented cabbage dish. It's delicious. It is also the hot ingredient of the day. Every restaurant has got some kind of taco with kimchi on it, some kind of steak with kimchi. This is just really simple. So you don't need any special ingredients, but we're going to kind of turn it into a kimchi-ish coleslaw.
Okay.
Now, this is Napa cabbage. Do you know my friend, Napa cabbage?
I have seen your friend before.
Yes.
Good to see you again.
He's a very good friend. He's a lot easier to deal with, maybe a she, than like a regular cabbage, which is really big and you get a ton of it.
Yeah.
This is just like lettuce. It's really delicate, makes an absolutely beautiful coleslaw.
Okay.
And you just shred it like this, and then it's ready to go. You don't have to do anything else to it.
Yeah, it makes it easy.
So to make this a kimchi style slaw, we're gonna add a bunch of ingredients. A little bit of miso.
Okay.
Talk about miso a lot. Super good for you. You buy it, you keep it in the fridge. It lasts pretty well until the end of time, give or take. So a little bit of miso. This is rice vinegar.
Okay.
And again, this is not unusual ingredients. I'm sure you have garlic at home.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a little whiskey for me?
The miso might be a little bit.
A little bit, but
you might
honestly,
have to go get that.
You
but
buy
everything
one
else
tub
you got.
of it, and then you can do so many things. It is so good on halibut or salmon. It makes a great salad dressing.
Okay.
It's delicious with chicken.
What would you say miso tastes like?
It tastes like, it sort of tastes like soy sauce.
Okay.
It's kind of salty and rich, that
Yeah.
kind of rich umami flavor. What did we not put in? How about a bit of
Ginger.
ginger? Now I'm gonna freestyle my ginger. I'm not even gonna peel it.
Okay.
Just because I'm in a rush, and frankly, peeling is for suckers.
That's right. Why waste the time? We don't need it.
Ginger.
Put it all in there.
How spicy do you want it?
Pretty spicy.
Let's do it. Very
Kimchi
spicy.
has huge flavor though, so don't be afraid of throwing it all in there,
and then
right?
just green onions and some carrots and our Napa cabbage.
Nice.
And you've got this incredible coleslaw.
Those carrots look
You
good.
probably noticed that there's no mayonnaise, there's no oil. This is like fat-free.
Yeah.
Miso doesn't have any fat in it. And so you've got a really healthy, really bright tasting coleslaw. Keeps really well. You can make it the day in advance.
Yeah.
And it's something really different.
Very nice. Different, tastes amazing, easy to make, which are all the
Exactly.
things we like
We
in
love
summer,
it.
right? We want things to be easy. So